Joining us now from Lagos for more on this is barrister Tunji Abdulhameed. He's a lawyer and public affairs analyst, and he joins me live. Just thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Abdulhameed. Let's just get started, shall we? I mean, what the minister said is quite strong and very unabashed, I would say. How would that have been achieved, and would the lawyers really have succeeded?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Judith. I think the point he's trying to make, I'm not even surprised anyway that he says so, because all his plan was to have the governor take out of the place. That has been his plan with his co-planners, that is the House of Assembly members. So I think what is the understanding, my understanding of what he's saying is that he would have preferred that impeachment process to continue rather than the state of emergency wherein the governor is being suspended. So he is of the view that that's my own interpretation, that if that impeachment notice had been continued, before the state of emergency declaration, there was a notice of impeachment served by the issue and served by the the members of the 27 members of the House of Assembly. He is of the opinion that if that had continued, the governor would have been removed, and he would have preferred that particular style instead of that of the suspension that the governor is facing now. So I'm not surprised that he's saying that. We all know that all the issue in River State, all the crisis has been is him doing it. Like I said, he's not hiding his feeling. He's not hiding what he wanted for River State. He has not shown that he loved the people of River State. It's always been about him. And all the things he said today, majority of them are things that he did while he was in government. That today he's saying it should not be so. In fact, he even said that the fact that somebody did it yesterday does not mean it should be continued. So whatever he is doing is what is good. But when another person is doing it, it's a bad thing. I think Mr. Wike is lucky that it's in a country like Nigeria where people just play politics with everything.
Play politics without integrity. Now, this is clearly a matter. The FCT minister is taking lightly. Does his briefing in any way add up to the peace process in River State, if there was one to begin with?
Yeah, if you are fighting Mr. Wike, if you know Mr. Wike very well, there cannot be peace. The only if you have crisis, if you have issue with Mr. Wike, it is only if Mr. Wike is ready to settle it. That's when it can be settled. No matter what the governor will do, I tell you, Mr. Wike will not listen to him, except the governor decided to say, okay, whatever your command is, or if you say I should not even enter my house, I will not enter, and that is signed, and he's agreed that will be done. That's the only time it will be. You can see people who are blaming PDP at that time that the PDP were not able to settle the matter between Wike and the presidential candidate. You can see now, Mr. Wike is not. It's only when if he's fighting anybody, it's only when he wants it to settle that it can be settled. It must be at his own time. With any other person's time does not hold water. It is only him, and it shows that he does not have the interest of the people of River State at heart. Otherwise, what is happening today will not be happening in River State. How can somebody who said he loves River State be supporting people who apply to court to withhold allocation meant for the people of River State that will serve for the purpose of development of River State? And he said, yes, you love River State. How can you love a state and you expect and you applaud state of emergency in your state, whereby your elected governors and elected officers are being removed and it's being controlled like a military administration? It's unfortunate that we are in a country where people just only everything about politics. If you listen to him yesterday today, it's only all the things he was talking about is if you know how to play politics. So politics in Nigeria is not about governance. It's about whatever you can do to win the election. So if you know how to play your game, win the election, you are the person that is considered as a good politician in Nigeria. It is not about your ability to govern the country. It's an unfortunate situation that we have found ourselves in this country. Mr. Wike is not.
Can we ever rid ourselves of this type of politics, self-serving politicians, lack of integrity amongst the ruling class? Is there ever going to be a time where the democracy is free and fair, or should I say transparent and accountable?
Judy, I'm afraid we may not be able to get to that level now. Even in 10 years, I don't see that coming. Because people we have in politics today are people who see everything as politics. And you see, we have for long allowed people who call wicked people who call lack of integrity, people we call rogue in quotes to take charge of our activities in the governance in this country. People who claim to be sincere and honest and who see themselves as a Mr. Right stay away from the system. So we allow people today. If I ask some of you now today, we say, God forbid that I join politics. So if the people who think they are good and they can change the system are running away from it, what do we expect? You will see people who are not don't care being in charge and taking control of it until we all see this governance as our business and the thing that we must also be informing. That's when we get results. It's not for you when you say join politics or do politics. We are not. They are not saying you should come and contest election. But if you don't participate in it, whoever they give to you as your candidate, if that is the person you vote for, whether the person is good or not. Once the party nominates him, you have no choice than to choose between two devils or three or four devils. So and by our law today now, we have been told that even if the party bring out a candidate that is not qualified, as long as it's not being challenged by his party or by people who contested with him at the primary, nobody can challenge it again. So it's unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. I must say thank you, Tunji Abdulhameed, for just joining us and coming on here and giving us a bit of insight following the comments made by the FCT Minister during the media briefing. Tunji Abdulhameed, he is Abdulhameed, I beg your pardon, is a public affairs analyst and a lawyer. Once again, thank you.